The views expressed in this video are that of a hobbyist, not of a business owner or a commercial operation. Clear as mud?
Hey, what do you know? We're down to the end of the 3D printing of the towers. 16 towers in 1 month, well, less than a month. And that is 16 towers spread across all 3 sizes, so they all take different amounts of time to print, but still less than a month, that's not bad. That's 216 segments, 16 bases, and 16 sets of cap parts. And oddly enough, I spent less money on both of these 3D printers and the filament to make all 16 towers than what it would have cost me to buy half of half the amount of somebody else's towers. I don't think this is that bad of a system to work with. Moving on. Okay, so we didn't move along too far. Yes, I'm actually reprinting all of my towers in black. Reason being, winter's coming up and I want to try to capture as much heat as possible without having to run electric tank heaters or the pellet stove in the greenhouse that much. But if you want to see the completed rack with all 3 tower sizes in blue and green, you can just go to the website. I made that the header image up on top. So here we go, another month worth of printing, and I need to start new plants again, unless I can somehow pull the starter plugs out of the other towers. I don't think so. I think it would just be best to start new plants. So that's all for this little segment. Moving on. Okay, so here we are out in the greenhouse. I'm glad to finally be wrapping up this little playlist. This is video number 8 out of them. But you can see the towers actually do work. Now you'll see that there are some of these in here, like those 2 in the back right there. See how they are stained with mineral deposits, and there's some water wicking through the walls. Well, I printed those at incredibly low resolution, so that's going to happen. But if you look at these ones here in the front and along this side on the left, you'll see that that isn't a problem anymore. And the reason it's not a problem is because I have started doing this to the towers. Plasti-Dip. It's a spray-on rubber coating that's pretty much available anywhere in the world. I checked with the manufacturer and they said yes, they sell it globally. But that solves the problem. Yes, this one on the end here has got some water spots on the outside, and that's because I just put those starter plugs in there this morning, so I made a little bit of a mess. But the system is working really good. Doing things out here in the greenhouse is a lot different than doing it inside under grow lights and low water flow. I found out quickly when I started working out here with higher water flow, I had a lot of problems creep up. Water splashing out of the planter pockets and other things, but I was able to remedy all those problems. Took a couple months, but hey, I still won the battle. But there you go. So when a person prints these towers, I can only suggest printing at a higher resolution with more heat and slowing down your printing so you don't have that wicking problem through the walls, or continue to print them at low resolution like I do and use Plasti-Dip. I'm 100% comfortable using that. The manufacturer says that people use it to coat the inside of fish tanks, aquariums, to give them a more, they can actually decorate the inside by painting the walls with that rubber to achieve whatever, backdrop color they're looking for. And what else here? I'm going to be tearing all these other towers out that haven't been coated and coating them just like that one that's standing up there right now. I'm going to do that one this afternoon. And what else have I done out here? I added another filter to replace the one that was in my sump tank. This is nothing but a combination radial flow filter and bead filter all in one. You can see I have K2 biomedia in there. Learn to put your lid back on, Larry. And that totally filters the water. That's the only filter in the system right now. It does biological and mechanical. And you can see down in there kind of the fish are hiding in the bottom. The water is that color because I dosed my system with chelated iron and seaweed extract. And then I also added 2 more tanks over here. Kind of hard to see what's in there. I brought my goldfish in out of the pond, but the main reason for these additional tanks is to raise koi, because, well, koi sells for anywhere for a, I don't know, $100 to $200 an inch depending on the color, whereas tilapia, $3 a pound for fillets at a grocery store. And then you have to jump in bed with the USDA and tolerate their inspections. No thank you. So all I want the fish for is running the aquaponics system. I don't care about eating the fish or selling food fish. I will sell koi for people to put in their ponds or aquariums. But that's it. At any rate, I'm going to wrap this up here. Just figured I would post the final update to this playlist, because people think I had dropped the ball. No, I didn't drop the ball. It's just a little bit more of a learning curve working with higher water flow in the greenhouse than inside under grow lights under slower water flow. So I think that's it. I'm going to cut this off and I'm going to start working on more towers. So take it easy. We'll catch you around next time. Not really sure what my next project's going to be other than finishing up those wicking beds. As you can see, the ones that do have soil in them and are planted, they're working like a charm. Oh, and see that wheelbarrow down there? Those are all my red or blue and green segments. Didn't know what else to do with them, so I just stuck them in a wheelbarrow. So, anywho, that's all. Take it easy. Bye.